Hey everybody, it's Marissa. Thanks for coming back to see me. This is week 115. Here to give you an update of what I've been up to. I decided to make a video right now because I seem to not be able to find the time lately. Last week with the holiday got away from me. I just got in from Zumba and I'm really kind of tired now because I've been going to Zumba at 5 and I get to work at 6 usually, and I work till 4:30 and I go right to Zumba for an hour. So by this time of the day I'm kind of, winding down. It can go either way. It sometimes makes me like really hyper, like I get a whole burst of energy, or I get a little bit like I'm just relaxed, and today is one of those days where I'm just feeling like really relaxed. Like I'm just happy to be sitting. But I've been really enjoying those classes. I'll get back to those in a minute. I had gastric bypass surgery on September 13th, 2010. And as of today, November 29th, 2012, I am down 175 pounds. My journey has not been an easy one. I find myself fluctuating quite often. I don't really seem to kind of break past that, weight loss, like where I kind of leveled out. But I'm content with it. I've found that I feel great. I feel healthy. I'm not discouraged by that, but it definitely hasn't been an easy road. I do struggle. But I have to kind of put the pieces of the puzzle in place if I want everything to work for me, and I have found that, being committed to my health and to the changes I've made is definitely, a huge factor in my success. So I just work at it every day, take it one day at a time, and it is definitely hard. Anybody who's, considering surgery or newly, post-op, it definitely is difficult, but those days when you feel very overwhelmed, just you got to keep moving forward. My Thanksgiving was really, really nice. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. I overindulged. I did it. It was one day. I wasn't going to beat myself up about it. I couldn't overindulge too much, with an 8-ounce stomach. I really can't eat all that much, at one sitting, but my food choices weren't the best, but I try to make the most of it. And then, the next day on Friday after Thanksgiving, I was right back in Zumba, an hour-and-a-half Zumba class. I did that Friday, and I had class before Thanksgiving, and so, I feel like I was kind of doing my part to kind of counteract anything like that I would have, eaten. I would have like thrown everything off. But it's life, we're going to be faced constantly with those kind of situations, so I just moved past it. Let me see what else. Getting ready for Christmas now. I decorated my apartment, so I am all ready for Christmas. If you want to see, put my little tree up. Let's see, my tree, my lights. So I am all set for the most part, with that. I'm gonna start making cookies next weekend. So I have to really face my demons. I went through it last holiday season, and when you've had major surgery, weight loss surgery, you have a different perspective on things and like how you look at food, and it's really hard sometimes to keep it together, because I don't know anymore. I don't want to feel badly about my food choices. I just try to do the best I can. At the end of the day, I just do the best I can, because really, if you eat something you're not supposed to eat, if you do something you're not supposed to do, you can't change it. You just got to move forward. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I have a big work party. The big holiday gala for work is next Friday, so I'm very excited. It's always fun to dress up, and I'll be going to that, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. And then the next day I'm going to get right into my holiday baking, because the time is flying, and I don't know, when I'm going to have opportunities, to get in there and do it. So it's a lot of fun. I'm not a total like sugaraholic, but I do like to nibble, and that's what will get you. The grazing adds up. Those calories really, really can hurt you. So I just have to really be mindful and do the best that I can. My Zumba classes are going great. I do want to talk a little bit about fitness and finding your niche, in the fitness game. I have to say, I am a lifelong couch potato. Even after I had weight loss surgery, the most working out if you can call it working out, that I did was just take walks, and I would just walk out here. We have a really beautiful trail, takes you through town, and it's very scenic and very serene. So I really got into taking walks, which is great. I mean, it's more than I had ever done in my life, you know, and I felt good that I could do that. But I've had surgery 2 years and 3 months ago, so a while ago. I'm getting to that point where, you know, I'm pretty far out of, you know, of surgery. I can't talk. I'm getting like delirious. I'm hungry too. That's the problem. And, you know, the further out you get, it's like, you know, the weight loss slows down, you kind of level off, and it's like, well, what's next? I was still doing my walks. I joined the gym, you know, so I was doing my strength training. You know, I tried Jillian Michaels. I tried Walk Away the Pounds. I tried the gym, which I still enjoy, the treadmill and the strength training. And I started Zumba this year in April. The Zumba classes I was going to was just 2 times a week, Monday and Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And I was just really it wasn't working for me because I get home at 4:30ish. I would get something to eat. I would sit on the couch. Before I know it, I was like asleep. Like I was tired, you know? So sometimes I would make it to my 7 o'clock, sometimes I wouldn't. And then it's like, well, do I go to the gym now or should I work out at home? It was just always a conflict. So with this new Zumba place, they offer classes like all day, and conveniently they have classes at 5. Perfect for me. So the weekend classes, they've been offering weekends, which is wonderful. Weekends, evenings, sometimes I go to a 7 o'clock if I really want to get a certain instructor. It's just been a couple of weeks at this new place, but this week alone, I've been to Zumba 4 times, and I'm going tomorrow morning. I'm not burning myself out on it. That's the thing. I don't want to make it sound like, oh, this is my new thing, and I'm just going to do it, and this is the best thing in the whole world. But I have to say, it's not like a struggle to go, because I truly enjoy it. Like, I guess my whole point is that you have to find what works for you, and I never thought there was actually a form of exercise that was for me that I would enjoy, because I just hated working out. Like, I just did not enjoy anything about exercising. And for me, the Zumba is like a party. Like, it's just a big dance party, and it's good. And I'm no like dancer. I'm not some fancy, you know, pants out there, you know, with these moves. I mean, I'm very, you know, average at best, but I just have a good time, and it's a great workout. I'm burning I think, well, according to MyFitnessPal, an hour of Zumba is like 475 calories. So that's awesome. I'm not eating those calories back. I might go up to 1,400 calories on days I work out, but I'm generally sticking to right around 1,200, 1,300 calories a day. But I do eat a little bit more on days I work out just to get extra protein, and that was on the advice of my nutritionist. So anyway, I'm just generally happy with that. And you kind of have to put, you know, a little bit of effort in. I shouldn't say you have to put a little bit of effort. You have to do a lot of effort. Who am I kidding? You have to do a lot of hard work if you want to be successful. If you're pre-op and you're not someone who likes to move, don't be discouraged. That was me. This was me before I had surgery. Let's look at a picture of me. That girl didn't get off the couch. She didn't do anything. It was a lot for me to walk to the kitchen, to walk to the bathroom. Like, that was a workout for me. So I mean, here I am now enjoying dancing for an hour of high intensity cardio. It's a different life. I never thought I would enjoy it. So I just really am happy, and I just really encourage you to find whatever works for you. It shouldn't be terrible. You got to find something enjoyable. You know, when I first had surgery, I would walk in my apartment. And this apartment's not very big. I would just, you know, walk around just to get my, you know, make sure, you know, my blood was moving and my, you know, everything was working well and keeping active as best as I could. And then I started doing little walks. You know, I would walk a little bit outside. I would have trouble walking to like the end of like the block, and I really can't even describe in feet how far that would be. I'm talking at my mom's house when I was recovering. And now I look at that when I go visit her, and it's like, I can't believe that was a struggle for me. I would be out of breath walking to the corner. So the reward is just seeing, you know, how far, you know, you come in this health journey. And I encourage you to find what works. I definitely stress it because, especially those of you that are definitely on easy street right now in the honeymoon phase, the weight is flying off. that's going to come to an end. And if you're sedentary and if you're not used to moving, if you're not encouraging your body to get active, you're going to have a really hard time. That's just reality. And you're just going to be in better physical health. Don't rely on your weight. Don't rely on your tool to do all the work for you. You have to work, you have to use it in conjunction with healthy eating, moving, drink your water, do your food journal, 80-20 for life. I do 80%. I'm on very regimented eating, 20%. I have my treats. I'm human. I am far from perfect in this game. I do the best I can, and that's all I can do. I can't sweat it. I just gotta pick myself and move on. I want to say hello to my new subscribers, everybody who's reached out to me, and of course all my faithful viewers, everybody that I love so much, and your comments and your support. I love watching your videos. I learn so much from you. I've grown so much just from my experience, but also by watching the experience of others. I mean, I have to say it again, this community has saved me so many times. I think if I didn't video journal, I really don't know how accountable I would feel, because you can just hide if you don't want to come on here. But to me, this keeps me in line a little bit, and that's, you again gotta find what works for you. I have found what works for me, and I'm just very grateful that I started doing this and I have a record, because a lot of times you have to kind of, you lose sight of how far you've come on the journey, and I do reflect a little bit, and it helps me to kind of realize that, okay, I'm gonna be all right. This is hard, when my body dysmorphia kicks in, and it does, But anyway, thank you for watching, and I look forward to interacting with all of you. If you have any questions, you want to reach out to me, drop me a line. I'm always available to help you. And if you are considering weight loss surgery, I would definitely go for it. But make sure you do your homework. Know what you're getting into. This is not a free pass. This is not your golden ticket. It's not. It's a tool. It's going to help you, but you have to help yourself. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.